All right, Sagittarius, let's see if we can start over. Not start over. Let's see if we can start at what we left off. We want to wait for you all to come into the room. Let's see. Let's see what's happening here. We want to wait for you all to come on in. Takara, can you hear me? Okay, can you hear me? Is it clear? Can you see my hand waving? Is it clear, guys? Can you guys see and hear? Okay. I don't know what the F was up with that because I'm looking at my actual computer as I'm doing the reading and mine wasn't buffering at all. That is so weird. Okay. That is so weird. I just want to make sure everybody can hear and see. I know I'm going to start with the magician. I didn't even know you guys couldn't even hear me. Y'all got the magician, y'all. Y'all got the magician. Okay. You got the magician. So now remember, the first part of the reading is really talking about lovers, it's relationship based. Okay. Meaning how you feel about your relationships this week, how you feel about your relationships within the next few weeks, how you feel about your relationships in the next few months. For some of you, it's going to be a divine soulmate. For others, it's going to be a very, very frustrating experience. I could just tell you right off the bat. Now, the universe is doing you guys some justice here because what's happening is that, remember, if we're talking about reciprocity, we're talking about the giving and receiving in relationships. You like me, I like you, I show you, you show me, you're not showing me. Oh, okay, then something has to give, right? So that what's happening is that the universe is giving you options. So this is the reason why the Two of Pentacles is there. It's not just about weighing if you should pick up the phone or not for someone. The universe is actually giving you options or giving you a way out of the situation that you've been in. And to me, the very fact that the magician card is coming out, it is letting me know that there's going to be something very miraculous about the way you see relationships, the way the relationship is going to happen, the way the person come into your life, how it happens is going to be very miraculous, very serendipitous in a really good way. Okay. Now, I want to tell you the type of person that's going to come in here because they're sitting at the bottom of the deck. They actually fell out twice, two different types of cards, completely different from the energy that you've been dealing with. Completely different. This person is very mature. Okay. Now, I would like to think that a person being mature isn't just based on age, because just because your age means absolutely nothing. You could be 50, 60, 70, whatever. And I'm telling you, you still can come across somebody, the mofos are just not mentally right. Okay. But this person is mature. I'm talking about emotionally mature and mentally mature. And they're mature enough to be in a connection for you, meaning that like they know what you want. They want to know what you want. Okay. You see the reason why the connection feels unreal, feels like a miracle? Because that's not what you've been dealing with. You've been dealing with giving too much, giving out too much. And this is the reason why the Six of Pentacles is saying, okay, it's time for you to receive, especially when we're talking about a relationship. It's time for you to open yourself up to receive. Now, some of you are going to be dealing with a fire sign in particular. Okay. This person could have fire in their chart. They could also be a Gemini. They could be, yeah, they can also be a water sign too. Okay. A lot of Gemini energy. But Gemini is your opposite sign. That is your opposite sign. So, what's happening with the opposite sign of you? Is there opposition? Yes, there has been. And this is the reason why you've been feeling like the relationships have been dead end, but something happens. And I feel like this person could have, they're very, and I feel like they have their own, either not their own business, but I feel like this is a person who's really, really stable. I don't know if it just feels like they may be a little bit older than you. I don't know why. I don't want to say that it's by age, but there's some maturity here that makes me feel like the person is established and very mature. That does happen sometimes with people who are younger. That it's just like that's called they're wiser for their years. That could happen as well. Or you are the older person who's in this reading who's going to be receiving this energy from someone that's younger than you, okay, especially if you are a divine masculine. I know that happens more so with you guys. You are the well established individual, and you're going to be coming across someone who gives you something that you've never received in your life. You haven't received this type of generosity, you haven't received this type of love, this type of nurturing. You haven't, right? So that is what I'm saying, okay, when it comes down to the love. This week, you're being told to, you're going to be really busy, especially with that Two of Pentacles and that Lover's card there. It's going to be a lot of things that's going to get you kind of caught up this week, a lot of responsibilities. So, again, like I said, you guys are going to have to take some time to yourself. Remember the beginning parts, first video talked about how a lot of you guys need to take some time to yourself. And it makes so much sense now because, again, I do see a lot of heavy responsibility that you have this upcoming week. Okay, pray. Even here with the Magician card, it has her Wu sign. Okay, Wu Sa, right? That's what I'm saying. So take some time to yourself this week. Let's go ahead. Let's get your last card here. And you have the Sun. Wow, you ended up with two major arcanas at the end of your reading. There is someone who got it bad for you, baby. I wish I could tell you guys. Well, yeah, I do tell you individually, but I mean, when I tell you somebody got it bad, this person really, really likes you, and I like the fact that you're lighting up here with the Sun card because it kind of starts off, a little frustrating this week, kind of like all over the place. You got a lot to do. You're trying to figure out how you can do it all. Trying to, that's what I see. But then the Sun card comes out, and it's just like, things starts to feel a little bit better. You feel a little bit better by the end of this week. That's what I'm saying. Okay. I feel like you did take spirit advice here with the Six of Pentacles. That's what I see. I feel like you did take spirit advice. You should have, or if you haven't, you should. Okay. But either way, this looks good. Now, I want to be very specific because I can be specific, not necessarily as far as what everyone is going to experience at a certain time, but you have someone in your reading. Now, again, I want to tell you the signs that I see. I see a Gemini. I see an Aries. I see a Leo. I see a Scorpio. Yes, Scorpio tried to come out earlier. And I see a Libra. Okay, that's who I'm seeing so far. Now, I really do see that a lot of you are going to be receiving a phone call from this person. And this is why I said before, you're going to be trying to figure out if this is something that you should do. Now, let's talk about your money for a second. The reason why I see you busy is because there's new gigs coming. There's side hustles coming. There's possible schooling that you may pick up on. I don't necessarily see schooling here, but I'll look. There could be some schooling that you're going to be doing or some classes that you may, pick up on. But mostly this is talking about a new work, but it feels like you already are working. And I don't necessarily see you not having that job either. I feel like this is like you having two different things that you're going to be doing pretty much. But I'm going to see. Let's go ahead and see. Let's get your second row here for Sagittarius. Let's see what comes out here for you, Sag. Ooh. A lack of reciprocity. No wonder, because you were dealing with somebody who was a player. Or if they it was like either, I always say it this way, either they were a player or they were trying to play you. No wonder your feelings were hurt. It's like it was right there. This is something you guys were kind of wanting to not believe. Not that you didn't see it, you just didn't want to believe it. You didn't want to believe that the person would treat you that way. You didn't want to believe that. Okay. A lot of promises that they did not keep and they hurt your feelings. And this is the reason why right now it's more so out of protest that you won't answer the phone. Oh, you did, but see that feeling fade. This is the reason why I said be careful, because this person knows that they can come back in here and the only thing you'll do is pick up the phone again because it's been two weeks. They're not mad anymore. They're not mad. Sagittarius ain't mad anymore. Okay. You could definitely be dealing with an earth sign, any earth actually, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus here. This is somebody from your past that you have not talked to in a while who's definitely wanting to come back up in here. I can tell you that. Could be another Sagittarius. And I really don't feel like it's another Sagittarius. It could be definitely, absolutely. But I'm saying that it is someone that you know could be. Oh, somebody was saying Virgo earlier, right? Ooh, can you imagine if this is Virgo? And I already told you guys, Virgos are very hard to deal with. Okay, very asshole. Okay, very inconsiderate. Cause a lot of frustrations, a lot of headaches if they are not the higher octane. Told you that plenty of times. Okay, and they are perfectionists. Me, I feel like the divine masculine have a tendency to be more perfectionist than the divine feminine, especially if they're Virgos. Good luck with that one. And I'm not saying that they can't be a good person, but they have to be. They got to be higher vibrational Virgo, because otherwise they're going to run amok. Okay, but this could also be a Capricorn or a Taurus. Whew, whew. Okay, geez. And they give you time. That's one thing about this person that I'm seeing, that they give you time to cool off. That's just something that they see. I see, and they know you very well. And so now a lot of you, like I said before, you don't see it, but I see it. I see you debating. Should I deal with them or not? That's what I see. And it's not going to happen when you think it's going to happen either. It's going to happen when you cool off and things, you're in a happy mood here, especially with the sun card. When you're in a happier mood, a happier state of mind, more positive, that's when they're going to come back up in here. That's what they're going to do. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you your money is on point, but you are working your ass off to get it. Please do not think that something is going to be handed to you in this reading, because I don't see it. I do not see it. I feel like it is you're needing to know that part of what you're receiving is the hard work that you put in. I talked about that a little bit earlier, either in this reading or the beginning, in the beginning of this reading or last reading. You will be working for what you are going to get as far as your money, but it is coming. And it is not going to happen overnight either. You may start off the first 6 months of this year working your ass off. You may be working on a project, maybe working on something, try to get something off the ground. And it was be one thing after the other, one thing after the other, and slowly happening. And you're like, oh, somebody's coming in. Oh, good. And that's going to motivate you. And then it's like, okay, keep going, keep going. Yes, it is a hill that you must climb. But when you are there, and things will get much better. Now, I will tell you that it does look like, not even in this reading, I don't even see it, but I know that you've been having horrible financial issues. We've talked about it plenty of times, especially in 2024. I saw it then. I don't really see it now. But does that mean that you are not having money issues in 2025? No, because I still see you slowly climbing the hill, which means you're still having some issues financially, but it may not be as bad. Your money is definitely going to increase, it's going to get better. But a lot of you are working very, very hard to obtain it. And you are being told that you need to maintain some balance or get some balance in your life. I actually believe the Six of Pentacles sometimes is just as much as it's like a Libra card. It's like a temperance card. I feel like the Six of Pentacles is that thing too. Balancing it all. And then you had the Two of Pentacles is letting me know that there's a lack of balance in your life. A lot of you, it's just a lack of balance. Okay? You're tired, your eyes are dry, you got bags up under your eyes, all of that stuff because you're doing too much. And you know you can rest, but some of you refuse to because it's like nobody will be able to get it done. If I don't do it, nobody else is going to do it. You got to chill out. Okay? Let's go ahead. Oh my Lord. You guys got the Knight of Swords. Oh my. We've already talked about work. We don't have to talk about that anymore. Let's go back to the love, because that's really the thing that's going to really just put a rocket booster on your keister, as they say, right? There's going to be someone totally unexpected. And I am actually quite shocked that the serendipitous energy is at the bottom of the deck, by the way. I am shocked. Because the magician card isn't serendipitous, but I said it. It's not. It's really not. It's just like it's happening for you. That's really what the magician card is, because it's like abracadabra is happening. But the way that it happens is going to be very unexpected. And it came out at the bottom of the deck. I am shocked. Now, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. I'm telling you right now. Okay. And it is literally you minding your business. You could be coming out of a spin class. You could be coming out of a grocery store. You could be pumping your gas. I don't know how it's going to happen. It's going to be different for every last one of you. You could be in a store looking for underwear or bras or, a beard. What is it called? Beard oil. Your mind is totally suspended on other things, and this person just pops up out of the blue. Now, I will say, if you are not in a connection right now, which some of you are, and you are totally smitten, hello, shout out to you. But if you are not in a connection right now, that will be happening very, very soon for you. I don't even think that you'll be able to get out of the third month of this year before someone comes in here. So you should be preparing. See, the reason why they say that you have to have balance, because right now you don't even have anybody at all. But you got work, you're taking care of your kids, and then you're trying to get a bae, you're trying to get a boo involved. How are you going to take care of all of that? And you're all over the place. You are all over the place. And so here with the King of Pentacles is saying that you must get grounded before this occurs. Okay, that's what I'm saying. And then and don't be out here trying to date multiple people, because that's going to make things worse for you. And it also can get you in trouble. Okay, know what you want. Be clear about what it is that you're wanting. There is somebody who has so many options, but for some odd reason, they just cannot. And there is an Aquarius here. That's my Aquarius person. I think Natalie said that. I was looking for him. And this is funny, because if you are dealing with someone who's an Aquarius, very good looking individual, but smart aleck, someone who is, I'm right. Like, and you'll be like talking to them like, but I just saw this on the news, and they're like, no, that ain't correct. This is the type of person that will argue you down, even though that they're wrong. I don't like individuals like that. I don't like people like that. But this to me seems like someone who is a smart ass just based on this person. Let me see. So now you have the Seven of Pentacles and the World at the bottom of the deck. This is so damn good. Oh my God, this is a completion. This is success for you. You have success at the bottom of the deck. So I will say this week will end up being very good, believe it or not. Like, it may start off a little frustrating. You may have a lot to do. You may be thinking too much, maybe in your feelings about certain things. Yes, but I do see that things are going to get better for you. Totally, totally. You had it twice. You got the sun that's coming out at the end, and you had the World card. So that's what I'm saying. Now, here you got the Seven of Pentacles. The only thing that I'm seeing that at the end of the week, yes, things will get better. You'll feel in a much better mood. But I feel like you still don't know why you feel a certain way. You could be talking to someone on the phone. Your house could be clean. Things could be good. There's a calmness that's here. But I feel like the Seven of Pentacles is making me feel like, because life is starting to smooth out, that you're almost expecting something. And I'm not saying that you're expecting anything bad, but it feels like a restless energy that you just can't rest. Or because you've been through so much, you can't enjoy when things are good. So just be mindful of that. That's the thing that I'm saying. Because remember, the sun is you can be. It's sometimes you can cause self undoing. With that, right? Because of your own thoughts and your. And you know what, Natalie, I'm glad that you said healing, because that's what I was in the process of actually saying, that the sun heals things, but it's healing something that's so deeply rooted, right? It's something that's so deeply rooted that you're trying to pull up. Okay. And I just feel like it causes your own mind state sometimes causes these moments of melancholy, right? So again, focus on yourself and to give back to yourself. The universe is definitely going to make sure that it's going to do its part with that. But that's what I'm seeing here for you. Let's go ahead. Let's get your last two cards. Let's get your last two cards. I think I told you guys in the beginning of the first reading. I don't know if I mentioned it. You don't have Pisces or Virgo here. Let me see if that comes out. Because the nose is going into that. Ooh, look at this. It fell on the floor, so I don't want you guys to think that I picked that up. Now, here it is, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Look at that. This is in harmony with the World card and that Sun card. I'm telling you, it's going to be something amazing that's going to happen. I'm telling you. You're going to get something that you've been wanting. There's that healing energy. Y'all thought that was bad. No, it's not. Here with the Chariot card. No, it's not. Now, one thing I can tell you, some of you guys are having some problems with your I don't know if this is your leg, not back, leg. Some of you guys could be having surgery or getting surgery, because I keep seeing cuts. It's going to be a very successful surgery if that's the case. I do see that you're going to be healing. I'm talking about physical healing from some type of procedure. Other than that, this looks good. This looks really, really good. This is recovery all the way. Four of Swords is recovery for you. This is amazing. Now, it's going to take some time because we saw that earlier, right? We said that it'll take some time, a little bit over a little bit, but I do believe that as far as how these nodes are working for you and these planets are working for you, is going to really heal you. Love it. All right, guys. I do have a special that I am going to be dropping. That's going to be a video. I'm not going to say it on here because it's tacky, right? I want to tell you in the video what it's all about, what you guys will get, the pricing and all of that. So just make sure you have your notifications on, okay, when you guys see it. All right. I love you guys. Have a good morning, and I will see you guys back here tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.